the gutter, I don't know if you can tell. A hustler for everything I do for legacy. You can call me any type of day, my dog, I never sleep. The only rule I got is if we don't embarrass me. I write down my problems, then record it just for therapy. Just for clarity, whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. The whole club.
With a December snow blanketing much of the Midwest and Northeast, what a perfect time to be in the Sunshine State as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. Tonight we wrap up the first 13 weeks of the season, and we got a good Monday nighter in store as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
Ready, break. Smack, smack. Drill green. Needle blue. Ready?
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
On second down, here's the option. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game, right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There haven't been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. He completes it to Boyd. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Bengals.
Okay. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Mixing up the middle. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Mixon is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 18.
They'll start on the ground, Etienne.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off.
And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if it...
In motion right here, Boyd.
Mixon with a first down carry. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Foye Oluokun finding his way to the ball for a stop. A tackle for loss.
Ultra. Go Ultra. Go.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Throwing now is Lance. He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase.
His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have...
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't?
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it.
Come on, set. Fight, 97. Hey, cross field.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Ready.
Now Lance a fake of the jet sweep, and he wants to throw it off that play action.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Nice's pass. Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And Jackson their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Pick made by Terrell Bernard.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Sit. Right. Ready?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He gets this one to Boyd. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Slide 2.
Shotgun now for Lance. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15-0 our score. It's the NFL.
Here we go. Check view. Set.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Joe Mixon with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Bengals are able to add on to their first half lead.
And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
11. Hot.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Only took him 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, run! Go, let's go!
Lawrence will throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Let's go.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Jaguars!
Zay Jones
From 21 yards away.
And the Jags are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
Hey, I'm gun. 11, Agate.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
59 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Claws red. Drill green. Needle blue. Ultra.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Flushed out right.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
From midfield now, Lawrence.
Open man is Kirk, complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Etienne up the middle. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. On first down, Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On second down, Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. Touchdown! Zay Jones. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here on their next drive. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now play fake. Lance rolling to his right. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Throwing on first down is Lance. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
On second down, here's Lance.
He'll buy some time right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
There he goes again.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Joe Mixon
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now Lawrence.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Now Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly. Now Lawrence to throw on second down. They'll drop that underneath to Etienne.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Lawrence completes it to Evan Ingram. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They go play action now. Lawrence, they'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals will take over here just shy of the 30.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Ready?
Lance now on first down. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 17 at a Cincinnati first down.
Black shot. Steel black. Smack red.
And Lance going to throw. And that one caught downfield by Boyd. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And McPherson on for the extra point. He's got it, and the lead stretches to 35-14.
Bengals 35, Jaguars 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. He completes it to Jones. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Action, it's Lawrence. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Trey Hendrickson. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
Now Lawrence down around his goal line. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
11.
On play action, Lawrence. This ball caught by Strange. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big shots.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Bengals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
On first down, Lance. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 113 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
10 yards there on a Bengal first.
It's a gain of 10. And a Bengal first down.
Check mega. Hey, red. Set.
Now it's Mixon running right. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Fight, white. Hut, hut.
Lance to throw on second down here. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Red, yellow. Ready.
Lance looking to throw it. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Strike! Strike! Move! Go! Blaster.
Now Lance. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
A gain of 22 yards.
Hey, go Fury.
First down, Cincinnati.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Claude Ray. Ultra. Go Ultra. Ready.
To throw, it's Lance.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Drill green. Edo blue. Red, cycle, 6, mega. Ready?
And Lance now to throw.
It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Ready, ready. You, yellow. Blue striker. Set, hut.
And they'll go for it. Lance. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Jamar Chase with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. McPherson on for the point after.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Bengals 42, Jaguars 14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Go. Here we go, son.
Now Lawrence.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you.
And now here's another interception.
And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile.
Second down and a yard.
Fight 60. 10.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like, that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Set.
On the option right is Lance.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Lance now on first down.
Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. Luckily enough, there are more people there to get him down.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Open man, he completes it to Judy.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
On the double.